the end of Back to the Future. It's great. That's a true fact.
It's a good bit.
I have to do that for quiz every time because this monitor isn't usually running, and so I just have two cables hanging on that I'll plug in so that
sure.
I can, I don't have to dig every time.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you for that. I think that makes perfect sense.
Yeah. So every time, every week before quiz, I do the Doc Brown.
Is that what it's called, like officially?
Yeah, the Doc Brown. Let's hope that Alan Silvestri isn't going to take us down because we're listening to Back to the Future music now. It has been so decided. I just got a message. There's message us when is Stram starting after Stram started. Good job. Great timing. We've been live for a full minute and a half.
Yeah, I told her like a minute ago. For some reason, I have the background. Oh no, it was because the other one was on Zoom. That's why.
What?
I was gonna say for some reason I have the background from last week on both of my machines, even though they're not synced.
This isn't the background from last week.
No, this isn't. But I have the background from last week on both of my laptops. Specifically because the first time we used it, it was on Zoom, so I just used my other laptop.
Right.
But for this one, because we're running this off Skype, I have to use this laptop.
Doc, you just disintegrated Einstein. That's the part we're at right now. In the Back to the Future score, which we're listening to at this moment. Oh, you know what? I should probably open Restream Chat so I can see what's happening in Restream Chat. Hey, there we go.
Moot says, I am once again requesting your technical support.
I am once again requesting your technical support.
Viz on YouTube is broken.
On YouTube is broken. What? youtube.com/ssjkuhan.
Also, I think people didn't know it was live because we tweeted it.
Yeah, we haven't tweeted in weeks. If you want to tweet, go ahead. God damn it. Visual run on YouTube is broken for the same reason it was broken last time, and that's that I didn't delete the one. Okay.
Yep. I was going to guess.
Should be fixed.
I remembered.
Oh, you know what? Clayton's right. Let's give you Daft Punk.
All right, Stram Live.
Daft Punk doesn't take us down, do they? Well, we're going to find out. And listen to the Tron Legacy score.
Welcome to the quiz that we can only play live.
Listen. It's happened before. I don't think we get very much VOD viewership anyway. So.
For sure. But also.
Round 3 is called Straight No Chase.
Spoilers.
It's a good point. It's fine.
I mean, we did tweet out like last week's rounds, but we forgotted this week.
Wait, did we?
Did we? I thought we did.
We should. We should do that.
The old place used to do that.
That's why we should do that. I mean, that's why. Not that we should steal it, but it's not a bad idea. Like, it makes sense.
Oh no, we tweeted the theme.
Yeah, we tweeted the theme because we didn't have it in the previous week's outro.
Even though it should have been abundantly clear for the people who talk to us on the radio.
Well, it shouldn't have been abundantly clear that we were going to do a quiz on the filmography of Anna Kendrick. This week's was in the previous
but it's all
outro, so that we didn't need to put it in. That's why.
Got it. I'm caught up. How are the rest of you?
But putting rounds on Twitter wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
The question is, who is going to score Tron 3? It's going to be Mark Mothersbaugh? It's going to be Mark Mothersbaugh. It's Devo.
Yeah, I mean, who scored Tron 1?
Oh, I mean, that was the 80s, though.
Yeah.
That's a whole different ball game. But I now do wonder. Wendy Carlos? Best known for her electronic music and film scores. Look at that.
Is there, like...
Studio albums include Peter and the Wolf with Weird Al Yankovic.
What if Skrillex scores the next Tron movie?
I feel like that makes less sense.
I mean, Skrillex did Kingdom Hearts, though.
Yeah, I still feel like it makes less sense.
Tim Beck says, I almost thought you guys were on time tonight, but I was just switching to Bryce.
Well, the thing is, we wanted to give Bryce some lead-in time, so if you guys want to watch Marbles, Marbles is there.
A digital frontier.
Stramlove. Yeah, that was for you, Brandon. We listened to y'all.
What did they look like? Ships.
This, I believe, is Jeff Bridges' voice.
I kept dreaming of a world.
I mean, I hear it, so...
And then, one day, I got in.
I'm going to reply to this, adding Dan.
Also, we're totally on time. Quiz starts at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's funny, at one point you were like, we should move quiz earlier. And then every week
I stand by
late.
that.
You're not
Here's
wrong.
the thing, I stand by that.
We should
but...
move quiz earlier. We should also be better
also...
at making quiz done earlier.
Yeah.
I include myself in this.
Yeah. No, that's definitely on both of us. Have you played Learned League today yet?
I think so. What was the first question?
The first question was about a museum.
Okay. I remember, but I don't remember if I submitted.
Yeah.
Now I should check.
Is it just me, or is like this season unusually hard?
I have not submitted. I did read and then didn't submit.
So what you're saying is I may have saved you a forfeit.
No, I have an alarm that goes off at 10:30 every night to make sure I submit.
Got it.
Although I do still forget sometimes. But I do have an alarm that goes off to remind me to submit. That was
also, I asked you if this season was unusually hard, but you also like are doing pretty decently.
I'm doing okay. There's been some fluke wins in there.
That's fair. Yeah, I have gotten, it looks like 3 questions right this season so far.
Oh, wow, really? Ugh. That's rough. Our friend Abhinav is doing pretty well as far as I can tell.
That's not terribly surprising to me. I haven't checked on his progress.
He's in Rookie Rundle, but he's been posting in the Slack channel, and I'm like, oh yeah, that makes... I am surprised at how well he's been doing. Like, it's like,
sure.
Yeah, I just missed the bookends on this one. I'm like, wow, really? Like, I lucked into missing only the bookends on that one.
Yeah, I'm definitely, this is one of those cases where like one of the reasons I write is because by myself I'm not great. So it's a good studying tactic.
It's like the question that you asked me to punch up right after, like right as I was thinking, oh, I should punch this up. Mm-hmm. You're like, oh, that's great.
Yeah. I mean, it needed the punch up. I was able to identify that.
Yeah. And I happen to have a perfect punch-up in my brain.
Wow, his match day 3 was a defense loss. That's not bad.
Yeah. But defense losses are the worst.
Sure.
I'd much rather lose on not knowing than losing on defense.
Sure, but that's also what makes this Learned League.
Yeah.
Like, he is shockingly good at this game.
Right? When is the annual Star Wars quiz? You know what? Should it just be annual?
Yeah. Yeah. I can't think of any other days to do it besides, like, the specific release dates.
You mean the 25th of May, 1977?
Yeah.
That's the only one I know off the top of my head.
But there's also, like, all the December ones, and I think Empire was pretty late in the year, right?
No, I think they were all in May until the new trilogy. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they were all in the month of May.
Oh yeah, no, it was definitely May. What was I thinking of then? Oh, it's because the entire year was the 40th anniversary of that particular movie. Got it.
Right, and the theaters were only open at the end of the year, so.
So it was like people retelling I Saw Star Wars on like this month 40 years ago.
Right.
Yeah, May 25th.
Yeah, I mean, also it was 1980, so movies were out for
forever.
time.
Yeah. Yeah, so they'd all be May, and then like the new trilogy is all December.
Yeah, and
yeah.
Rogue One is December, but
right, but
but Solo was also May. Solo was Memorial Day.
Yeah.
So there's not a. I was about to say a word that literally I was looking at because it was an answer in quiz. Not that it would matter; it's a natural word to say, but I didn't say it.
But yeah. The Clone Wars, by the way, was August.
Does the Clone Wars really count?
No, but I mean, it's helpful to know.
Yeah, it's definitely. I was gonna say it's worth knowing. It definitely has a value.
Yeah.
That knowledge has some sort of value.
And then, like, both seasons of The Mandalorian were also like pretty late in the year. Like, they both lasted into December, so that
October, I think, is when they would have started.
Yeah. Man, we should have done Star Wars quiz in December, is what this conversation is telling me.
But we had just done it in May.
Yeah.
Oh, are you on a boat in May?
No.
Okay. I forget what the timing of that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. So, Tinbeck, we did our very first iteration of Speakeasy Pub Quiz before it was called Speakeasy Pub Quiz was the May the 4th Star Wars quiz.
Correct.
Was it what day of the week was it last year? Was it a Saturday last year?
No, it was a weekday, I want to say.
Maybe it was a Monday.
Year. Boop. It was Monday. Yeah, you're right.
Cool. Yeah, so we did it on Monday last year. When's May 25th this year? Maybe we'll do it on the 25th. The real Star Wars Day.
May 25th is a Tuesday.
Motherfucker. May 4th and 25th are on the same day of the week.
It turns out they're 21 days apart, which
out,
is divisible by 7.
Turns out that's how math works. Yeah.
And like I was telling Nine before we went live, do I look like a person who uses math in their everyday job?
And my answer was yes, you do. Whether or not you... The fact is you are one, but also you do look like one. Yes, Brandon. There's definitely a consideration of when Joe is not available to have guest hosts, but as far we haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah, we also had half a conversation about it and then decided this is a later question.
Oh, there we go.
When was the last theme quiz we did? Was it?
Was it? It wasn't Potter, was it? Was it Potter?
I think it was Potter.
It's Halloween.
Yeah.
All right. We are gonna do final song, and we'll be back with quiz exactly on time at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
See y'all in a second.
If I can pick a song. There we go. Oh, hold on. Forgot to hit save on this.
Before we flip to the thing, I just want to draw attention to our friend Dan. If you let Dan and Alex do it, we could recreate the worst trade deadline in history. Trade deadline tonight in history.
The problem is that Dan and Alex cannot run quiz. It's not possible.
But I kind of want to see it for that reason.
The only person indispensable for quiz is Nine. Joe is needed, but Joe is also dispensable.
Yes.
This quiz physically
we could
cannot run without me. I mean, somebody could run it, but someone has to be
3 writers.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's the point. All right.
Tinvek is also not allowed to run quiz.
Yes, because Tinvek is an Alex, I think. He might be a Dan. I'm pretty sure he's an Alex though. No. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. This is the Speakeasy Pub Quiz for Thursday, February 25th, 2021. This week's quiz, in the manner of the chapel. It's time for Speakeasy Pub Quiz. I'm thinking that's Joe Cuevas. I'm not wearing a hat. This is weird. I guess I'm man bun guy now. How's it going, Joe?
Those are your two modes, hat guy and man bun guy.
Yeah, the hats are too far away. I guess I'll have to grab them in between runs. Sorry for headphone people. I didn't realize how quiet Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger was, which then means that the intro was stupid loud. Apologies. Welcome to Quiz. You will not, in theory, have to deal with those audio things again. Sup, Joe?
What are ears?
What?
What are ears?
Hey, last week's belt went to Billie Jean is not my otter. Billie Jean is not my otter.
I guess this is the permanent belt now.
This is not the permanent belt. It's just that every week we're going to keep saying we're going to change the belt, and then at some point we actually will. Squid, I thought... listen, BK keeps telling me that levels are mostly okay. I just made a mistake today. The mistake that I made today normally does not get made. Now, if there's a separate issue that happens every week, let me know, and that I can fix. But the mistake that got made today is a one-off mistake. All right, quiz rules.
Quiz rules. We got 3 of them. First
Quiz
one,
does rule.
don't put the answers in chat.
Sorry.
First one, don't put the answers in chat. You can, however, hit bang answers, and it won't give you answers. It'll show you where to submit answers.
Rule number 2, don't cheat. We know you have every opportunity to look shit up, but don't look shit up, because this quiz is primarily for bragging rights, because everybody always donates the money that you can win. So just be cool. You don't want to steal money from whatever Philadelphia charity is going to be getting the money this week.
I mean, it was Texas last week.
It was Texas last week. You're right.
Rule number 3, be kind to Naim and myself. We work really hard to make this look semi-professional, so please be nice.
Now, whether or not it sounds semi-professional, that's a whole different discussion.
Correct.
Gameplay rules. Quiz consists of 7 rounds with 7 questions each.
As always, we're going to test you on things like music, visual, spatial awareness, video, and random knowledge.
Person,
round
woman,
number
man, camera, TV.
Yeah, that's spatial awareness, right? Round 4 is the visual round. You can play it right now by hitting bang viz. It's also going to be in the descriptions both in YouTube and on twitch.tv. Those are due at the end of round 5 when we ask for them.
Most rounds will have 7 available points. As always, rounds 2 and 7 will have 14 available points tonight. At some point, we got to do a double round. But for now, rounds 2 and 7, as always.
Hey, I have a lot of 21-point round ideas.
You really do. Time now for round number 1.
Yeah.
Round 1 is called the blanks.
Yeah, we are going to give you a clue and part of an answer. You just have to fill in the blank. All right.
You have odds, right?
Yeah, I have odds.
Cool.
We just talked about this.
You weren't saying anything, and I got confused, but it was because I didn't put your picture up.
Yeah. Question number 1. An orange-flavored variety of Mountain Dew first sold in 2003. Blank wire. So we're looking for you to fill in the blank on this, and we always read our questions twice here at Speakeasy Quiz. So here's question 1 again. Question 1. An orange-flavored variety of Mountain Dew first sold in 2003 is called blank wire.
Question number 2. The Alan Moore graphic novel about the Jack the Ripper murders, which was later made into a film starring Johnny Depp and Heather Graham, blank hell. Question number 2 again. The Alan Moore graphic novel about the Jack the Ripper murders, which was later made into a film starring Johnny Depp and Heather Graham, blank hell.
So needless to say, I'm odds and ends, but I'll be stumbling away.
Question number 3. For this one, we're looking for a private college in Manhattan, which boasts such alumni as Jack Kerouac. Kerouac, wow. Words. Jack Kerouac.
I was like, we don't need a pronunciation guide for Kerouac. You'll be fine. And then, whoops. Oh, you know what we might need one for is for the next name. What how'd you say it?
Jonah Hill?
No, before Jonah Hill.
Sufjan Stevens?
Sufjan. Close.
Yeah. The Blank School. All right, let's try that again with even worse pronunciations this time. Question 3. A private college in Manhattan which boasts such alumni as Jack Kerouac, Sufjan Stevens, and Jonah Hill. The Blank School. Can we get Jonah Hill shirts?
Jonah Hill. I honestly, you know what? Kind of want him. Just like a cartoon drawing of Jonah Hill and it just says Jonah Hill with a Y at the beginning. I'm in. If there are any artists watching right now and wanna do like a fun little drawing of Jonah Hill,
we'll even help you pick the charity the proceeds go to.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some Jonah Hill related charity, right? Who's Jonah Hill's favorite charity?
I mean, we could donate to like the Oakland Athletics Foundation, right?
Question number 4. The vocalist and multi-instrumentalist who co-founded the band originally known as On a Friday, Tom Blank. Question number 4. Again, the vocalist and multi-instrumentalist who co-founded the band originally known as On a Friday, Tom Blank.
Don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna, but can't stand to see me walk out the door? I can't stand to fight the feeling, cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for Mom and Dad for sticking two together, cause we don't know how. Hey, hey, hey,
All right. Question 5. Part of a long line of unsuccessful films, we starred in this SNL sketch turned film about a genderless character. Blank Pat. Question 5 again. Part of a long line of unsuccessful films, Julia Sweeney starred in this SNL sketch turned film about a genderless character. Blank Pat.
Then what makes love the exception? So why are we so in denial when we know we're not happy here? Hey, 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 all right now, fellas. Oh, it's cooler than being cool. I can't hear you. Oh no. I said, what's cooler than being cool?
Question number 6. The first certified gold record from the band Chicago was this song on their 4th album, Chicago 5. Blank in the Park. Question number 6. Their first certified gold record from the band Chicago was this song on their 4th album, Chicago 5. Blank in the Park. Yes, Chicago's 4th album was called Chicago 5 because Chicago 4 was a live album called Chicago Live at some place or other. The first album was called Chicago Transit Authority, and then they changed their name to Chicago, so the second album is just called Chicago. And then the third album is called Chicago 3, because retroactively Chicago 1 is Chicago 2.
I'm confused now.
I don't know what makes less sense, Chicago's naming scheme or the Fast and the Furious' naming scheme. One or the other.
Oh no, shake it, shake, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake, shake it, shake it like a Polaroid picture now, but shake it, I say, shake it, shake, shake it.
Chicago discography.
Oh no, shake it up and shake it up and
It makes sense, because Chicago 5 is the 5th album if you include live albums.
I don't understand music well enough to follow the chain of conversation here.
You know what an album is?
And question 7, a 2-season ABC sitcom, which was the first show in a series of collaborations between writer Aaron Sorkin and director Thomas Schlamme. Sports blank. Question 7 again, a 2-season ABC sitcom, which was the first show in a series of collaborations between writer Aaron Sorkin and director Thomas Schlamme. Sports blank. So now what we're going to do is put all 7 questions back up on the screen, give you 2 minutes on the clock, and then you will have 2 minutes to submit your answers.
Too deep.
There we go.
no, 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 I can't do it. No, 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 no. Out the door, just in time. Head down the 405. Gotta meet the new boss by 8 a.m. The phone rings in the car. The wife is working hard. She's running late tonight again. Well, I know what I've been told. You gotta work to feed the soul. But I can't do this all on my own. No, I know I'm no Superman. No, 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 no. I'm no Superman. No, no. You've got your love online. You think you're doing fine, but you're just plugged into the wall. And that deck of tarot cards
About 45
you
seconds.
very far. There ain't no hand to break your fall. Well, I know what I've been told. You gotta know just when to fold. But I can't do this all on my own. No, I know I'm no Superman. No, 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 no. I'm no Superman. That's right. across the finish line. Won the race.
Time is up. So if you've not yet submitted your answers for round number 1, go ahead and submit those now.
I need you here with me, 'cause love is all we need. Just take
I'm seeing,
hold of the
I'm seeing a couple teams who don't quite have perfect scores.
Gotta break free to break the mold. But I can't do this all on my own. No, I can't do this all on my own.
How dare you, Stu? How dare you?
I know that I'm no Superman.
All right, so then we're gonna move on. Your ad here. Do you guys have to promote maybe a business live stream or a podcast? Support us on Patreon, patreon.com/speakeasypubquiz, or email us, speakeasypubquiz@gmail.com for rates and whatnot.
What?
What? Listen, when I was
What?
in 5th grade, we did a play production of the Phantom Toll Booth, and I played the Weatherman, which, if you've read the Phantom Toll Booth, you know it's not the Weatherman, it's the Weatherman. But there was like an instructor or something. It wasn't we had a drama teacher. We had like a drama class. I don't know why we did a 5th grade production, because we had a required drama class. Whatever. Anyway, the drama instructor who came in coached me to make sure to pronounce it weather, even though the joke is that it's weather. Like, the joke is it's weather. The joke is they're homonyms. So the joke doesn't work if I'm properly pronouncing weather. Like, if I'm pronouncing it weather. Anyway, it's something I didn't realize.
And now the weather.
I didn't realize it until 10 years later that that makes no sense that she trained me to say weather like weather. I should have been saying weather the whole time.
You need to be playing like independent jazz synth pop right now, and we're on a commercial break. Night Vale? No? Was that 10 years ago at this point?
It was 10 years ago. I was never a fan either. Night Vale and Mabimbam are two things that people have been super into in my circles, and I have never gotten. Here's round 1 answer.
Let's talk about answers. All right. Question number 1. An orange-flavored variety of Mountain Dew first sold in 2003. This was live wire. Live.
Oh, sorry. There we go. Live wire.
The slide definitely exists, I can tell you that.
Question number 2. Sorry, I thought I had more time than I had. Question number 2. The Alan Moore graphic novel about the Jack the Ripper murders, which was later made into a film starring Johnny Depp and Heather Graham, that is From Hell. From Hell.
Yep. Question number 3. A private college in Manhattan which boasts such alumni as Yak Kerouac, Sufjan Stevens, and Yonah Hill.
Yak.
This one was the new school. What? Yak Kerouac.
Yak Kerouac.
Yak Kerouac.
Question number 4. The vocalist and multi-instrumentalist who co-founded the band originally known as On a Friday. You might also know that band as Radiohead. This is Tom York. Tom York.
Question number 5. Part of a long line of unsuccessful films, Julia Sweeney starred in this SNL sketch-turned-film about a genderless character. This one was called It's Pat.
It's Pat. Question number 6. The first certified gold record from the band Chicago was this song on their 4th album, Chicago 5. That song is called Saturday in the Park.
And question 7. This time we were looking for a 2-season ABC sitcom, which was the first show in a series of collaborations between writer Aaron Sorkin and director Thomas Schlamme. Sports blank. The answer here was Sports Night. And live from New York, it's Saturday Night. Is what you would have gotten if you got
If you got all the
7
answers right, you
question.
would know that. It's live from New York, it's Saturday Night. Those were the answers. Time now for round number 2. Round 2 is called De Capella. De Capella Decapella is Disney's acapella group, which is why we're asking you to name these songs and artists with the titles of Disney films in their names. These are all films that were
released in the umbrella.
Specifically animated films from Disney.
This is umbrella.
Yeah, produced. Produced by and released under the Walt Disney Pictures banner is the way that I define Disney films. Produced by and released under the Walt Disney Pictures banner. So here we go, starting with question number 1. Hold on, I realized that I need to do this first. Here we go, starting with question number 1.
I could use a dream or a genie or a wish to go back to a place much simpler than this. Cause after all the partying and smashing and crashing, and all the glitz and the glam and the fashion, and all the pandemonium and all the madness, there comes a time where you fade to the blackness.
Question number 2.
Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Hey, oh! Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some nigga in it. Take a sip, sign the check.
Question number 3. Question number 4.
Everybody's been there, everybody's been stared down by the enemy, falling for the fear and then to disappear and bow down to the mighty. Don't run, just stop holding.
Question number 5.
When all that I've been living for is gone. Too proud for crying, didn't come here to.
Question number 6.
It was a night like this 40 million years ago. I lit a cigarette, picked up a monkey skull to go.
The sun was spitting fire, the sky was blue as ice. I felt a little.
Question number 7.
Baby, I think I'm lucky. That's something to do. But I think that you're wild. Inside me, you're some child.
And here they all are again one more time. Remember, 1 point for song title, 1 point for artist, and either the song title or the artist has the name of a film that was produced by and released under the Walt Disney Pictures banner. Here we go, starting with question number 1.
I could use a dream or a genie or a wish to go back to a place much simpler than this. Cause after all the partying and smashing and crashing, and all the glitz and the glam and the fashion, and all the pandemonium and all the madness, there comes a time where you fade to the blackness.
Question number 2.
Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Hey, oh! Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some nigga in it. Take a sip, sign the check.
Question number 3.
What will I find? Will I find?
Question number 4.
Everybody's been there, everybody's been stared down by the enemy, falling for the fear and then to disappear and bow down to the mighty. Don't run, just stop holding.
Question number 5.
When all that I've been living for is gone. Too proud for crying, didn't come here to.
Question number 6.
It was a night like this 40 million years ago. I lit a cigarette, picked up a
question number 7.
Maybe I think I'm lucky. That's something to do. But I think that you're wild.
Brandon,
Beside me is some child.
talking about the music for a second. All right, we're gonna give you 2 minutes. 2 minutes to submit your answers for round number 2. As always, Brandon, last week's music round was like 90% hip hop, so I don't know what you want from me.
I suppose it was, yeah.
There's a lot of hip hop last week. It was so much hip hop that Brandon
Yeah.
submitted an answer sheet. Like that's the only round he
This is
submitted
true.
an answer sheet for.
It's true. No, I was thinking like, yeah, I suppose it was.
Yep. Oh no, the movie was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Sorry. 2 weeks ago was Starboy, Notorious B.I.G., Eminem, Juice WRLD by mistake, and Drake, and then also 2 other songs. I'm sorry, Brandon. You have a problem with Eye to Eye? What's going on? Oh, it's the Decapella cover. That's fair. Maybe the problem is with the fact that it's the Decapella cover.
Should have done the original power line, bro.
Yeah, but well, Decapella, which features Ashley from Pittsburgh. Not you.
That's true. It did at some point.
I believe. No, not on this track. This is 2020. Early on it. All right, time is up on round number 2. So if you're not submitting your answers for round 2, submit those now.
I feel like not even I would answer things like this.
Are you talking about High School Sucks?
Yeah. I'll just ignore it and grade. It's fine.
Oh man, listen, all of the cheese scenes in any Goofy movie, killer. There's the scene in the second one where he's spraying the cheese in his mouth. I should go buy some spray cheese. And extremely, I didn't own a Goofy movie, but I did own an Extremely Goofy movie on VHS, and I watched the shit out of an Extremely Goofy movie. All right, time for round 2 answers. Round 2 answers. Round number 2 was called Decapella. We needed you to name these songs as well as the Disney movies, most of which were Pixar films, as Joe pointed out. This was not on purpose. They just happened to work the best. But they were, in fact, produced by and released under the Walt Disney Pictures banner, which does not include things such as Marvel Studios, Lucasfilms, or all the Fox stuff. But it does include Pixar. Here we go, starting with question number 1.
I could use a dream or a genie or a wish to go back to a place much simpler than this. Cause after all the partying and smashing and crashing, and all the glitz and the glam and the fashion, and all the pandemonium and all the madness, there comes a time where you fade to the blackness.
That is Airplanes by B.O.B. featuring Hayley Williams. The movie is Planes, which is not technically a Pixar film. Question number 2.
Don't believe me,
I
just
know, but
watch.
it's just not.
Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Hey, 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 oh!
Wait a minute.
It's not a Pixar film because it's a direct-to-video. That makes it worse.
But it wasn't direct to video. Number 2 was
Right, but it was
Uptown-
produced as a
It was produced as
direct-to-video.
a direct to video, but wasn't a direct to video. Number 2 was Uptown Funk by Mark Ronson featuring Bruno Mars. So no point if you wrote Bruno Mars, but as long as you got Mark Ronson, that's what you needed. Question number 3.
What do we laugh by? We laugh
That is Shine by Collective Soul. Soul is the Disney movie there. Question number 3. Oh, sorry, number 4 rather.
Everybody's been there, everybody's been stared down by the enemy. Falling for the fear and dancing, disappearing. Bow down to the mighty. Don't run. Stop holding.
That is Brave by Sarah Bareilles. Not to be confused with Roar by Katy Perry, which is a very similar song, but not the same. And there's no Disney movie called Katy Perry or Roar. Question number 5.
When all that I've been living for is gone.
Harry the Platypus?
Too proud for crying. Didn't come here to.
That is How Am I Supposed to Live Without You by Michael Bolton. Bolt is the Disney movie there.
Oh, it's not High School Musical?
Question number 6.
It was a night like this 40 million years ago. I lit a cigarette, picked up a monkey skull to go.
The sun was spitting fire. The sky was blue as ice. I felt a little.
That is Walk the Dinosaur by Was Not Was. The movie there is Dinosaur, not The Good Dinosaur. It is Dinosaur from 2000. And question number 7.
Baby, I think I'm lucky. Got something to do. But I think that you're wild. Inside me is some child.
That is, of course, You Might Think by the Cars. The movie being Cars.
Did anyone watch Brain Dead? No, we already checked. Nobody watched Brain
Nobody
Dead.
watched Brain Dead, but
Brain
us.
Dead's a good show.
It's a good show. Is it on Amazon? I think is it still on Amazon?
I hope.
Was it an Amazon co-production? I thought it was an Amazon. No, it's on Pluto TV right now. Amazon
Oh, that's
Prime.
even
It's
better.
on-
I love Pluto.
It's also on CBS All Access, soon to be called Paramount Plus, coming next week. Hey, speaking of Paramount Plus coming next week, coming this Monday, I'm going to be on Cord Killers. So twitch.tv/Night Attack. On 6 o'clock, I believe, is when Cord Killers airs. Jackie Hearn will correct me in the chat. But I believe it's 6 o'clock Eastern time. It might be 6 o'clock Central time. I might be thinking of my own time. I think it's 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central. But yeah,
This is fantastic.
this was
Cord
not
Killers, Monday.
This is not a planned. It's either way. It's Monday. This is not a planned plug to come in at this time. It is okay. 7 o'clock Eastern. Thank you, Weapon
7
Magic.
p.m. Eastern.
So 6 o'clock my time. I would have known by Monday. Don't worry. And p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, according to Jackie Hearn. Because an and is a capital 7. Fantastic. Round 3?
Yeah, round 3 is called Straight No Chaser. This round is not about straight people. Question number 1.
There we go.
Lux Pascal previously starred opposite her brother Pedro on what Netflix crime drama? Question 1 again. Lux Pascal previously starred opposite her brother Pedro on what Netflix crime drama?
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fourth day of Christmas, the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 golden rings. 4 calling birds,
Joe and I learned the other day that the college group that Straight No Chaser grew out of changed their name to not be confused with Straight No Chaser.
Yeah, that was weird. That was fascinating. It did not come up in the quiz we were studying for. Question 2. Sarah Paulson previously starred on Studio 60, which premiered in the same month and on the same network as which other show with a similar title and premise? Question 2 again. Sarah Paulson previously starred on Studio 60, which premiered in the same month and on the same network as which other TV show with a similar title and premise?
11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 pipers piping 10 lords a leaping 9 ladies dancing 10 maids and milky 7 swans.
We studied so much for that quiz. I watched an entire new TV show, and we themed 2 weeks of our quizzes after it. That's a true fact.
You are right that I did not sell that show to you enough. I really should have spent at least 30 seconds being like, Joe, you should watch this show. But I just assumed that all of the mentions of what I was saying on the show, you would be like, oh, maybe I should watch this.
Yeah. I don't know why you didn't, try harder instead of just being passive about, all the things.
Honestly, I just figured passive would be enough. It really, to be fair, it should have been enough.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Hey, speaking of that show.
Question number 3. Alex Newell passed up the opportunity to attend which performing arts college in his home state when he was asked to return for the 4th season of Glee? Question 3 again. Alex Newell passed up the opportunity to attend which performing arts college in his home state when he was asked to return for the 4th season of Glee? I don't know what song you're playing. Question 4.
12 Days of Christmas, Straight No Chaser.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Question 4. CBS Diversity Showcase alumnus Nico Santos is currently in a relationship with Zeke Smith, an alumnus of what CBS game show? Question 4 again. CBS Diversity Showcase alumnus Nico Santos is currently in a relationship with Zeke Smith, an alumnus of what CBS game show? Yeah, Kuhan was singing along because Kuhan can hear the music and I can't.
Yeah. At some point, I will go through the effort of making it so that Joe can hear the music, but it doesn't affect how quizzes run, so I haven't, really tried it. Once or twice I did, and I was like, oh, this is okay.
Middling.
I think it caused other minor problems.
That sounds right. That seems like the kind of thing that happened.
And it was like, oh, well, I guess we'll just not do it again.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah, I'll find a way to make it work. I have a very wide vocal range, Bad Weave. Now, I can't control it very well, but
these are both true
I
statements.
think I have a 4-octave vocal range that I need to learn how to control.
Question 5. Beth Malone originated the role of which cartoonist in a biographical musical, which was also the first Broadway musical with a lesbian protagonist? Question 5 again. Beth Malone originated the role of which cartoonist in a... Starting that over again. Question 5. Beth Malone originated the role of which cartoonist in a biographical musical, which was also the first Broadway musical with a lesbian protagonist? I was thrown off because I originally wrote this saying an autobiographical because the biography it was based on was not a biography.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. Hammers, weird, and bells are fake.
I just copy pasted.
No, you're right. You didn't do anything wrong here.
Where the clouds are far behind me. Somewhere over the rainbow.
I realized actually that the song that I have written, the one song that I have written start to finish, and we'll probably be releasing in the next couple months because I now have all the pieces to make it happen, is a full 2 octaves. Like, it goes from like A2 to A4, I think. The vocals do.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're writing it for you, so that's why.
I know, but like the thing is like there's some jumps that are hard for me to make. So like when it goes to A4, I have a little trouble. And when it goes to A2, I have a little trouble. But everywhere in between, I'm fine.
Question 6. Tig Notaro's character on Star Trek Discovery is named after which musician who was herself portrayed by Kristen Stewart in The Runaways? Question 6 again. Tig Notaro's character on Star Trek Discovery is named after which musician who was herself portrayed by Kristen Stewart in The Runaways?
It's part of this punch up.
Yeah. It was a good punch up.
It's a good punch up.
The punch up added another woman who loves women and to the thing, so I was appreciative of that.
Right? It was perfect. I was like, oh, hold on, wait.
Yeah.
I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out in all of your shebell. See how lolly with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my...
And question 7, the final question of this round. Pete Buttigieg met his husband Chasten on which dating app, which was meant to be deleted? Question 7 again. Pete Buttigieg met his husband Chasten on which dating app, which is meant to be deleted? All right, now we're going to put all 7 questions back on the screen for you, give you 2 minutes, and then you're going to give us the answers so we can give you points.
And as always, I forgot to turn off the music, so we heard a couple seconds of You Might Think there. Here we go. All right, we're good. Seconds to submit. All right, time is up. If you're not submitted your answers, I think everybody has. Maybe missing one. If you're not submitted your answers, we're going to take a quick scoring break here. It's a good time to, if you were a little late, go ahead and submit now, or finish round number 4 if you've not done that yet. We'll be back with round 3 answers and standings in a bit.
Yep, see you in a sec.
Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw. Some nights I wish that my lips could build a castle. Some nights I wish they just fall off. But I still wake up, I still see your ghost. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. Oh, what do I stand for? What do I stand for?
Most nights I don't know anymore. This is it, boy, this is war. What are we waiting for? Why don't we break the rules already? I was never one to believe the hype. Save that for the black and white. Tried twice as hard at on that fast line, but here they come again to jack my style. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight. We are young, gonna set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. Tonight, we are young, gonna set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. So come we are young, gonna set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. Tonight, we are young, gonna set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight.
Welcome back. We are all scored up. So it's time now for round 3 answers and standings.
Round 3 answers. Question number 1. This round was called Straight No Chaser. It was around not about straight people. And question number 1, Lux Pascal previously starred opposite her brother Pedro on what Netflix crime drama? She appeared on Narcos, which Pedro was a pretty big part of. Question 2, Sarah Paulson previously starred on Studio 60, which premiered in the same month and on the same network as which other show with a similar title and premise? Well, Studio 60 was an NBC show about making a sketch comedy show, which debuted in the same month and on the same network as 30 Rock, which was an NBC show about making a sketch
They aired the
comedy
same
show.
night, didn't they? Didn't they both air on Thursdays?
They definitely didn't, because NBC didn't consider Studio 60 a comedy.
What? No, because
Right?
Thursday night, like there was a Thursday night comedy block and then a drama after, and so Scrubs and ER would air on the same night.
Oh,
But I'm not sure about
that's kind of wild.
anyway.
I don't think Studio 60 aired on Thursdays. We can check that in a second.
I'll check it while you're
Question
talking.
3. Alex Newell passed up the opportunity to attend which performing arts college in his home state when he was asked to return for the 4th season of Glee. Alex Newell is from Massachusetts, and he passed up a chance to attend Berklee College of Music because he was already pro. He'd already gone pro, so. Question 4. Yes,
So it originally aired on Mondays, but then it did move to Thursdays
got it.
when it came back from
I
hiatus.
was probably thinking of the first. Yeah, I was thinking of the first half of the show for sure.
Which makes sense,
We've definitely had this conversation before.
probably.
Question 4. CBS Diversity Showcase alumnus Nico Santos, who you know from Superstore and from Crazy Rich Asians, is currently in a relationship with Zeke Smith, an alumnus of what CBS game show? Survivor. Yeah. The person I was hoping would get this got it, so this question was not too hard. Question 5. Beth Malone originated the role of which cartoonist in a biographical musical, which was also the first Broadway musical with a lesbian protagonist? The answer here was Alison Bechdel. Question 6. Tig Notaro's character on Star Trek Discovery was named after which musician who was herself portrayed by Kristen Stewart in The Runaways? The character is named Jet Reno, which, first of all, fantastic name. And second of all, is a pretty clear indication that she was named after Joan Jett. And question 7. Oof. My microphone all over the place and getting a phone call. This is weird. Question 7. Pete Buttigieg met his husband Chasten on which dating app, which is meant to be deleted? They met on Hinge, whose slogan is designed to be deleted. And like they have commercials with like a plushy version of the app icon being destroyed in various ways. It's very strange. Standings check.
Standings check. We have some number of teams participating tonight, and that number
6?
is 6 in... hold on. Nope. Let's fix that here. There we go. In 6th place, Diamond Club should split in 3.
In 5th place, Ronald.
In 4th place, TD Bank.
In 3rd place, we've got Pocket Sand.
In 2nd place, Diamond Club predominantly penultimate.
And in 1st place, we have, is it Indulgences?
And a game show is a type of radio, television, or stage show where contestants regularly compete for a reward. And so in Survivor, they
that
are indeed
sounds like
competing
Survivor.
for a reward. It is a reality show.
Fairly
It is a
regularly.
competition show. It is also a game show.
Yeah,
Saw-
Saw is a game show.
No, Saw is not, but it's not a show. They're not doing a show.
Right, but the premise of Saw.
If there was a show inside of Saw, the premise would be like a,
Yeah.
yeah. But yes, Saw is a game show. If they built a TV show on Saw, it would make sense as being a game show.
Yeah.
All game
it'd be
shows,
like,
all game shows are reality shows.
yeah. Like we have a friend who works in TV who said that he was working in reality for a bit, but he would also like go back and forth between saying he was working in a reality show or working on a game show.
Round number 5 is called Logarithms. Logarithms. These questions aren't really about math, but the answers are. Question number 1. If a piece of media is incredibly simple in order to attract the largest number of people, it's said to be made to appeal to what mathematical concept used in adding and subtracting fractions? Really, Tim Beck, you're shocked by the last place team's name? You have like 45 people on your team. Question number 1. If a piece of media is incredibly simple in order to attract the largest number of people, it's said to be made to appeal to what mathematical concept used in adding and subtracting fractions?
Pre-calc flashbacks for the name of this round.
What?
That's only natural. I know where the corner is.
I love pre-calc. I'm still friends with my pre-calc teacher on Facebook. So.
I love pre-calc. I'm friends with my pre-calc teacher on Facebook, Naim Siddiqui 2021.
My ninth grade English teacher, who also was one of the editors for the Cardinals blog, the Cardinals Explanation blog, Viva Alberto's, liked my birthday Instagram picture. So. That's a fact. Question number 2. A monetary measure of goods and services produced in a specific time period is what term that's often used to compare world economies to one another? Question number 2. A monetary measure of goods and services produced in a specific time period is what term that's often used to compare world economies to one another? Whoops, that's Joe, not music up.
Oh, I was on?
For like a second.
I sent you my answer because I know not to post that in chat.
Is this answer to 1 or 2?
This is an answer to 2. It's a Simpsons joke, right?
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I had not reached. I needed to make that logical leap. Once you said Simpsons, I knew exactly what the joke was.
Yeah.
Sometimes the one brain cell is separate. Question number 3. Based on Alex Haley's 1976 novel of the same name, what TV miniseries originally aired on ABC and starred John Amos and LeVar Burton in a shared role? Question number 3 again. Based on Alex Haley's 1976 novel of the same name, what TV miniseries originally aired on ABC and starred John Amos and LeVar Burton in a shared role?
I think Ren wants more Eurocentric questions.
Don't say that to Joe. Everyone else is going to be mad at you. Question number 4. In film and photography, a lens with a fixed focal length, is one which cannot zoom and is also known by what non-composite name? Question number 4 again. In a film and photography, a lens with a fixed focal length is one which cannot zoom and is also known by what non-composite name?
Dancing, you know it, baby. Tell me your troubles and doubts, giving me everything inside.
The actual song sounds weird now.
What's not the actual song? This is the MIT logarithms. Question number 5. What is the full name of the Sesame Street character who suffers from arithmomania and was originally performed by Jerry Nelson until his death in 2012? And shockingly, Joe did not write this question.
Sounds like it.
It really does, right? Once I read it out loud, I'm like, oh, this is a Joe question. Question number 5. What is the full name of the Sesame Street character who suffers from arithmomania and was originally performed by Jerry Nelson until his death in 2012? It's now performed by Matt Vogel.
I feel like Matt Vogel performs a lot of Muppets now.
Well, especially after Whitmire.
I feel like, yeah, sure. But I feel like what happened was, like, Matt Vogel was pretty good at performing most of the characters, so he just kept being given understudy characters.
Oh man,
And then-
I'm now remembering your pronunciation of Matt Vogel as Constantine.
As Constantine, the
Matt
world's most
Vogel.
dangerous frog, yeah.
Yeah.
But like he just kept being given substitute characters, and it's like, oh, this is just happening now, I guess. He's also Lou. He's one of my favorite Muppets.
Question number 6. The 10,000 hour rule states that one must properly practice for 10,000 hours to become an expert in any field, and originates from what 2008 Malcolm Gladwell book? Question number 6. Again, the 10,000 hour rule states that one must properly practice for 10,000 hours to become an expert in any field, and originates from what 2008 Malcolm Gladwell book?
Dancing, you know it, baby. Don't
Yeah, so Vogel inherited like all of Nelson's characters and like all of Whitmire's characters. And it's like, oh, well, now you just have all the characters.
forget about me. Don't you forget about
I mean, the Muppets are real.
as you walk on by.
There wasn't a Muppets question yesterday in trivia in Geeks. It was a Metallica question, but it was asking the name of the Metallica album that unfortunately features no Muppets. And of course, it is Master of Puppets. Which, if you want to download the Metallica font on the internet, somebody has copied the Metallica font and it's called Pastor of Muppets.
Will you call my name
I like it.
Just a fact.
as you walk on by?
Question number 7. What is the colloquial name for the situation wherein a social media post gets far more replies than likes, usually to explain that the post is wrong?
Someone is
Question
wrong on the
number
internet.
7. What is the colloquial name for the situation wherein a social media post gets far more replies than likes, usually to explain that the post is wrong? And now, as always, we're going to put all of the questions on the screen. We're going to give you 2 minutes to answer all those questions. You got 2 minutes to answer all those questions. Ooh. Also, submit round number 4 if you haven't yet.
City's breaking down on a camel's back. They just have to go 'cause they don't know whack. So all you fill the streets, it's a feeling to see. You won't get out the county 'cause you're dead and free. You got a new horizon, it's ephemeral style. Melancholy town where we never smile. And all I wanna hear is the message beep. My dreams, they gotta kiss me 'cause I don't get sleep now. Take it all in on your stride. It is taking falling down love forever. Love is famous. Done forever, you and me. Windmill for the land is everybody.
25 seconds if you've not yet submitted your answers.
These hazmats, fast cats, line them up like ass cracks. Ladies, homies at the track, it's my chocolate attack. Shit, I'm stepping the heart of this shit. Kid, I'm bumping the heart of this shit. Watch me as I gravitate. Yo, the ghost sounds, Motown, yo sound. You in the place, go by to dust. Can't fight with us for your sound. You kill ink, so don't stop. Get it, until you shed a head or watch the way.
Clayton, I'm always up for a math round, but not like this. Wait,
It's the monkey's paw.
I gotta make cool on that like this. Hey, where'd the monkey's paw?
I don't even get that joke.
You don't know the Monkees? Hey, the Monkees with the two E's, the Monkees, the band, the Monkees, Davy Jones, the Monkees.
I guess you could say that I'm a believer. Stole that joke.
Future quiz
We're looking
streams.
for one more.
Are we waiting for one?
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
No, Davey left. Future quiz streams. If you're enjoying tonight's stream, you'd like to see more from us, follow at Speakeasy Quiz on Twitter and subscribe to us for weekly live quizzes, youtube.com/sjkuhan, twitch.tv/speakeasypubquiz. If you're subscribed on one and not the other, please check that out. Yes, that was a Gorillaz cover, not a Monkees cover, but I was making a separate Monkees joke.
I'm very lost now.
Because Joe said, we were listening to a cover of Feel Good Inc. by the Gorillaz, but Joe mentioned the Monkees' Paw, and therefore, hey, hey, we're the Monkees' Paw.
Okay.
Round 4 answers.
Round 4 answers. Sure. So we gave you 7 cartoon robots, and your job was to identify said cartoon robots. Thankfully, spelling does not count in this round. For the first one, this was Astro Boy from the manga Astro Boy.
Did you say manga?
From the anime Astro Boy. The second one was Gur from Invader Zim. Oh, no extra points if you got the TV show. Third is Rosie from The Jetsons. 4 was Voltron from Voltron, but not Voltron from Voltron Legendary Defender. That's a different thing, kind of. 5 was Jenny, or XJ9, from My Life as a Teenage Robot. Got a lot of interesting spellings of Jenny and XJ9, but I feel like everyone got this one. 6 was Inspector Gadget from Inspector Gadget. And 6 was Bumblebee from Transformers. I don't know which Transformers cartoon this is from, though. I'm
also not sure, and I'm the one who looked it up. I think it's from one of the more recent ones. It's definitely from one of the more recent ones. What am I saying? I closed the tab like so much time ago that I have no idea.
Cool.
So anyway,
it's definitely not Transformers G1. I can tell you that much.
That much, yeah. Round 5 answer. Round 5 was called Logarithms. If a piece of media is incredibly simple in order to attract the largest number of people, it's said to be made to appeal to the lowest common denominator. Question number 2. A monetary measure of goods and services produced in a specific time period is what term that's often used to compare world economies to one another. That is the gross domestic product. Product is the math word there. I mean, gross domestic. Economics is math also, but. Question number 3. Based on Alex Haley's 1976 novel of the same name, what TV miniseries originally aired on ABC and starred John Amos and LeVar Burton in a shared role? That is Roots. Roots. Question number 4. In film and photography, a lens with a fixed focal length is one that cannot zoom and is also known by what non-composite name? This is a zoom lens. But we were looking for prime lens. Prime lens. Question number 5. What is the full name of the Sesame Street character who suffers from arithmomania and was originally performed by Jerry Nelson until his death in 2012? So we need the full name, and his full name is Count Von Count. No points for just the Count, because we specifically asked for his full name. Question number 6. The 10,000-hour rule states that one must properly practice for 10,000 hours to become an expert in any field, and originates from what 2008 Malcolm Gladwell book? That book is called Outliers. Outliers. And question number 7. What is the colloquial name for the situation wherein a social media post gets far more replies than likes, usually to explain that the post is wrong? That is called getting ratioed. Ratioed. That is it for round number 5. It's time now for round number 6. Round 6 is called The Beelzebubs. The Beelzebubs. This is the video round, so pay attention to the instructions of the video. Clips will play twice. Second time they will be shortened. It is, though, as always, or as usual, name the movie. So here we go with round number 6.
Let the rock off begin. I'm the devil, I love metal. Check this riff, it's fucking tasty. I'm the devil, I can do what I want.
Until then, I'll be watching. Forget about friends. Forget about family. Forget about love. You're mine, Johnny Blaze.
Whatever I got, I'm gonna flaunt.
But after much thought and careful consideration, I've decided that the ruler for the next 10,000 years is going to have to be me.
What?
Hallelujah. I mean, that sucks. The important thing for the stability of our rule is to maintain the balance between good and evil. And I don't think any of you are ready for that responsibility yet.
There's never been a rock off that I've ever loved. Fuck you!
Oh, got me! Got me! Yes! Wow! Oh, yeah! Yeah! Step on up, son! Come on, that's good! You gotta hold on to that fury! Yeah, that's the last thing to go. That's the final hiding place. It's the final fig leaf.
Who are you?
Who am I? Who are you?
I can't wait to take Kate back to hell.
Rocky.
Trying to get me to be his mother.
Aren't you his mother?
Gonna fill him with my hot demon tail.
This is not what I expected this place to look like at all. Yeah, we got totally lied to by our album covers, man. Whoa. Who's that?
I make him squeal like my Scarlet Pimpernel.
I don't trust him. But then again, you don't trust me either, do you?
Oh, just tell me what you want.
I just thought that last night when you were so upset that you could maybe use a little glimmer of hope. And maybe you could use a little bet.
It's over. It's over. Finito.
Oh, come on. It's never over. Come on. What do you got to lose? Look, you could end up winning. You could save her.
But I get so lonely down here. Tell me, why does it have to be that way? Up there is so much room where babies burn and flowers bloom. Everyone dreams, I could dream too. Up there, up where the skies are ocean blue, I could be safe and live without a care. Up there.
There's just no way that we can win. That was a masterpiece. Listen to me. He rocks too hard because he's not a mortal man. God damn it, Cage!
Forget about friends. Forget about family. Forget about love. You're mine, Johnny Blaze.
I'm the devil, I can do what I want.
I've decided that the ruler for the next 10,000 years is going to have to be
What?
Hallelujah. I mean, that sucks.
The important thing for the stability of our rule is to maintain the balance between good and evil.
Whatever I got, I'm gonna flaunt. Yeah! Step on up, son! Come on, that's good! You gotta hold on to that fury! Yeah, that's the last thing to go. That's the final hiding place. It's the final fig leaf.
Who are you?
Who am I? Who are you?
There's never been a rock off that I've ever lost.
Aren't you his mother?
I can't wait to take Kate back to hell.
We got totally lied to by our album covers, man. Who's that?
I'm gonna fill him with my hot demon gel.
But then again, you don't trust me either, do you?
Oh, just tell me what you want.
I just thought that last night when you were so upset that you could maybe use a little glimmer of hope. And maybe you could use a little bet.
It's over. It's over. Finito.
Oh, come on, it's never over. Come on, what do you got to lose? Look, you could end up winning. You could save her.
I make him squeal like my Scarlet Pimpernel.
Up there is so much room where babies burp and flowers bloom. Everyone dreams I could dream too. Up there, up where the skies are ocean blue, I could be safe and live without a care. Up there. No! Come on, Cage, bring the thunder.
All right. Oh, whoops, forgot to turn the timer on before coming back. Here we go. Timer is now on. You have 2 minutes to submit your answers for this round. And the oh no was me not preparing. I don't know, play Rap Devil by Machine Gun Kelly. I don't know. Here we go. I like Machine Gun Kelly now, but I didn't like him then. I don't really like him that much now either. I just like what he's doing for the genre of pop punk.
Now, do you like Machine Gun Kelly?
The album's okay. The record's fine. I don't think it's great. It's decent. However, the fact that it was a #1 record and it's a pop punk album in the year 2020 means
That part is cool.
is good for the future of pop punk. I think. So that's what I'm hoping to see. Apparently, a bunch of people saw like live guitar for the first time when they saw Machine Gun Kelly playing guitar, and
Really?
I don't like that, but
That's
I do like
very
it.
strange.
It's just the like it's the disconnect between the hip hop world and the other genres. Specifically pop rap, right? Like MGK was fairly pop mumble rap. Oh, I should have found an acapella.
The devil opened up his case and he said, I'll start this show, and fire flew from his fingertips and he rosined up his bow. And he pulled the bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. And then a band of demons joined in and it sounded something like this.
15 seconds.
15 seconds.
I think everyone's in though.
All right, time is up. So if you're not in, then you're not in. But I think everyone is in. Yeah, everyone is in. So it's time now for round 6 answers. Let me double check to make sure that I put this in because I did. Okay, cool. Round 6 answers. Here we go.
When the devil finished, Johnny said, well, you're pretty good, old son.
to me. Color of her eyes were the color of insanity. Crushed beneath her wave like a ship I could not reach the shore. We're all just dancers on the devil's dance floor. Well, swing a little more, and there we go. Swing a little more next to me. Swing a little more, and there we go. Swing a little more on the devil's dance floor. Brushed against her face, I could feel her insecurity. Mother had been a drunk, and her father was obscurity. Nothing ever came from a life that was a simple one. Pull yourself together, girl, and have a little fun. When she took me by the hand, I could see she was a furry one. Her legs ran all the way up to heaven and past Avalon. Tell me something, girl, what it is you have in store. She said, come with me now on the devil's dance floor. Well, swing a little more, and there we go. Swing a little more next to me. Swing a little more, and there we go. Swing a little more on the devil's dance floor. Swing a little more on the devil's dance floor. Swing a little more on the devil's dance floor.
And that's the
Alright.
story of how I got pulled over at the Point Loma submarine base.
Honestly, that's not even a non sequitur. It's true. That's what happened. He was telling that story while you couldn't hear. We have 2 minutes to give you the standings. Good thing we only have 6 teams. In 6th place, Diamond Club should split in 3.
Who also is no longer here. In 5th place, we have Around the World.
Around the world. In 4th place, TD Bank.
In 3rd, we've got Pocket Sand.
In 2nd, Diamond Club, predominantly penultimate.
And in 1st place, we have, is it Indulgences?
We'll find out if it is or not Indulgences. Very tight at the top there. Any of the top 3 could win. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Anyway, it's time now for round 7. Round 7 is called Spizwinks? Oops.
It's a round on range. It's random knowledge, guys.
Here we
It's
go.
random knowledge.
Question number 1. More closely related to cod, the Chilean sea bass is also known by which other common name? Guess who wrote this question? Question number 1. More closely related to cod, the Chilean sea bass is also known by which other common name?
It's going to be that kind of night, folks.
I wrote much more to this quiz than usual, for what it's worth.
Yeah.
Oh no. This is funny. The Straight No Chaser cover of All About That Bass is called All About That Bass, parentheses, no tenors. It's killer. That's a killer joke.
That's wicked.
Yeah, it's pretty clear. I ain't no tenor too, but I can make you move like I'm supposed to do. Cause I got that boom boom that all the girls chase, and all the low notes and all the right places. I hear those tenors scream.
Question 2. This one's worth 2 saxophone points. For your first point, the saxophone family is categorized as what kind of instrument due to the way its sound is produced? And for the second point, what was the name of the saxophone's inventor? Question 2 is worth 2 saxophone points. For your first point, the saxophone family is categorized as what kind of instrument due to the way its sound is produced? And for your second point, what was the name of the saxophone's inventor?
So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and waste your time. Because you know
Bill Rose says, I don't want to be friends with anyone who knows question 1.
I'm all about that bass, about that bass.
It was a fish guy.
I'm all about that bass.
Am I, though?
What do you mean, am I, though?
I feel like people keep asking me things about fish, and I know things about fish, but my job actually has very little to do with fish.
Yes, okay, but you're still a fish guy. Whether or not your job has anything to do with fish doesn't mean you're not a fish guy.
It's fair.
There's plenty of things that I know that have nothing to do with my lack of job. Question number 3. 2 food points. For the first, penne pasta is modeled after what part found on both fountain pens and more modern pens? And for the second, chicken tikka masala is believed to have originated in what city? Once again, question number 3, 2 food points. For the first, penne pasta is modeled after what part found on both fountain pens and more modern pens? And for the second, chicken tikka masala is believed to have originated in what city?
I'm all about that bass, because you know I'm all about that bass, no tanners. I'm all about that bass, no tanners. I'm all about that bass, no tanners. I'm all about that bass,
There's a video on YouTube of Avi Tavanian from Pentatonic singing this song.
Question 4 is incorrect on the screen.
Yes, it is. Hold on. I did the thing again where I finished
Forgot
it and
to
didn't
reload?
load the new
Yeah.
one. Yep.
So this is from last week.
This is last week's question 4. Do not answer it because the answer is not the same.
Or is it?
It is not.
Question 4 is on Zoe's extraordinary playlist.
There we go. Is it right yet?
Waiting for you to reload.
Oh, I gotta reload
I'm not
it.
seeing it.
Hold on. No, that's PowerPoint, fix. There we go.
Cool. All right, question 4. GIF keyboard is powered by which search engine? A lot more straightforward question. Question 4 again. GIF keyboard is powered by which search engine?
Oh. You know what? I just mentioned pentatonics, so let's pick a pentatonic song. Oh, you know what? Let's do the Pentatonics Daft Punk song. Look at that. Perfect.
Hey.
Synergy.
That's what we do.
One more time.
Question number 5. 3 Sopranos points. This is pretty wordy. For the Sopranos was nominated for a boatload of Emmys, making history as the first cable show to win for Outstanding Drama Series, winning twice in 6 nominations. For the first point, we want you to name either of the shows that beat The Sopranos for Outstanding Drama Series. So it lost 4 times, but only 2 shows. For the second, name either year in which The Sopranos won Outstanding Drama Series. So we want the year that those awards were held. We'd also be fine if you gave us what number award ceremony it was, like if it was the 2nd or the 5th. It was neither of those. And how many Emmys did The Sopranos win overall in its 6 seasons? That one's straightforward. Question number 5 again. 3 Sopranos points. The Sopranos was nominated for a boatload of Emmys, making history as the first cable show to win for Outstanding Drama Series, winning twice in 6 nominations. That was my alarm telling me that I need to do learnedly. For the first point, name either of the shows that beat The Sopranos for Outstanding Drama Series. For the second, name either year in which The Sopranos won Outstanding Drama Series. And for the third, how many Emmys did The Sopranos win overall in its 6 seasons? I do have an actual template, but it's often quicker for me to just do it this way. So. But I do also have an actual template. The problem is, so I have a template with macros. It's weird the way I just did the word macros. I have a template with macros, but the macros only work on PC, and my entire workflow is on Mac, including this. And it's just too much of a hassle to boot into Windows on the Hackintosh.
No. Believe that and agree.
What?
That it's hard to boot into a different OS?
Oh, no, it's just a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question 6. In soccer, a treble is achieved when a team wins how many trophies in a single season? Question 6 again. In soccer, a treble is achieved when a team wins how many trophies in a single season?
Oh, also, in case anybody points it out, Avi Tevanian is not in Pentatonic anymore, but he was at the time, and in fact still is here.
Celebrate and dance so free. One more time, music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate and dance so free. Tonight, hey, just feel it. Music's got me feeling neat. One more time, music's got me feeling so free.
Question number 7. What are the 4 parts traditionally used in a barbershop quartet? Question number 7 again, 4 barber points. What are the 4 parts traditionally used in a barbershop quartet? And now we're going to give you 3 minutes. 3 minutes to answer all of the questions for round number 7. Here we go. 3 minutes starting now.
Woo!
Probably play a Spizwink, right? Ooh, they did Jolene. Who doesn't like Jolene?
I fully support Dolly Parton covers.
Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I could easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you.
Sniped.
That makes sense.
Jolene, Jolene, oh please don't take him even though you can. And you can have your choice of man, but I can never love again. Oh, he's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you, and whatever you decide.
Yeah, 1 minute and 10 seconds approximately.
And we're just going to sit here playing Jeopardy until you give us your answers.
Clearly that's what's happening, yep.
I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Oh, please don't take him even though you can.
Suck it.
Fuck.
Jolene, Jolene,
Shit. Really?
F in the chat, y'all.
Please don't take him even though you can. Jolene.
All right, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. If you've not yet submitted your answers for round number 7, go ahead and submit them now. We are going to, however, take a quick scoring break. Round 7 answers and final results are coming up. Yeah, let's do this.
Are you kidding me?
What? Hold on, wait.
To my own device.
show. And the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Great clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness from above. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing's changed at all? And if you close your eyes, you can almost feel like you've been here before. How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? We were caught up and lost in all of our vices. In your pose as the dust settled around us, and the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Great clouds rolled over the hills, bringing darkness from above. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing's changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? Where do we begin the rabble of our sin? Oh, and where do we begin the rabble of our sin? The walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Oh, where do we begin the rabble of our sin? But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing's changed at all? And if you close your eyes, you can almost feel like you've been here before. How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? Just close your eyes. Does it almost feel like nothing's changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? And so you close your eyes.
Bullshit bot.
All right, we are all scored up. Yes, Joe is correct. Fucking bullshit bot, which is definitely said right as I was unmuting. Perfect timing. Fantastic. Time now for round 7 answers.
Yep. Round 7 answers.
Question number 1. More closely related to cod, the Chilean sea bass is also known by what other common name? That is the Patagonian toothfish.
Yeah. Question 2. 2 saxophone points. For your first point, the saxophone family is categorized as what kind of instrument due to the way its sound is produced. While they are made of brass, while they're made of brass, saxophones are woodwinds. And for your second point, what is the name of the saxophone's inventor? Adolf Sax, spelling doesn't count, but names do. So, yeah.
Question.
As long as you got the last name, you got the point, unless you gave us the wrong first name.
Question number 3. 2 food points. Penne pasta is modeled after what part found on both fountain pens and more modern pens? That is the nib, or the tip. It's fine as well. And chicken tikka masala is believed to originate in which city? It is Glasgow is what we were looking for, but we did accept London because it's kind of apocryphal. You don't really know for sure, but London is also a potential believed site of the invention of chicken tikka masala.
Yep. Question 4. GIF keyboard is powered by which search engine? We were looking for Tenor. Tenor powers GIF keyboard.
Question number 5. 3 Sopranos points. The Sopranos was nominated for a boatload of Emmys. name either of the shows that beat The Sopranos for Outstanding Drama Series. Those were The Practice and The West Wing. Name either year in which The Sopranos won Outstanding Drama Series. That was 2004 and 2007, the 56th and 59th Emmys. And how many Emmys did The Sopranos win overall? That was 21 from 111 nominations. I'm not saying Glasgow is equal to London, Moot. I'm just saying that both have been considered as the birthplace. Your team wrote London. What are you talking about?
And question 6. In soccer, a treble is achieved when a team wins how many trophies in a single season? You all got this one. 3 trophies is a treble.
And question number 7. For barber points, what are the 4 parts traditionally used in a barbershop quartet? They are lead, tenor, bass, and baritone. If you said a different form of tenor instead of lead, that's fine, because the lead is also usually a tenor, but not soprano. Men can be sopranos, as Alex Newell from round 3 will attest, but not traditionally. All right, that is it for round number 7. Time now for a final standings check.
We had 6 teams come throughout the night.
In 6th place, Diamond Club split in 3.
In 5th place, we had Around the World.
In 4th place, TD Bank.
In 3rd place, we had Diamond Club, predominantly penultimate, so maybe they shouldn't split in 3.
In 2nd place, Pocket Sand.
And in 1st place, we have... Is it Indulgences?
Congratulations to Indulgences. Let us know where you want the money to go, be it to you or to somebody else. And thank you for quizzing. Please consider supporting us. Patreon.com/SpeakeasyPubQuiz. PayPal.me/SpeakeasyPubQuiz. Go ahead and drop money there if you'd like to, or you can type bang Patreon and bang PayPal. It was indeed 1 point between 3rd and 2nd. So that's a fight that's going to happen in Diamond Club right now. Thank you everybody for playing. Thank you for such a great quiz once again. You know what? I'm realizing now that I did not put a thing for next week's again. Mainly because we do not have a plan. So yeah, expect a tweet that will come eventually.
Early Wednesday. Or early Thursday next week.
It'll come before Thursday next week. We'll see what happens. All right.
Renagu wants to know, can I join the other Diamond Club team? One of the 3 that's being formed?
Listen, I don't care if you guys continue to be a one big team or not, but if you split off into teams, then we have more teams participating, and that looks good to outsiders. 6 becomes 9 if we have, I guess becomes 8
nice.
If we have, if 6 becomes 9, 6 becomes 9 if we have 4 Diamond Club teams. All right, that's it for this Speakeasy Pub Quiz. We'll see you guys next week.
Until next time, bye.
May the power protect you.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.